Righto, morning. Righto, we got up this morning and unfortunately one of the convoy had their cars broken into, had a bit of stuff stolen out of it at the Seasha Caravan Park, which we were aware when we come up that this was a pretty common thing, but hoping it wouldn't happen to any of us, but it has. So we've cancelled our last night there. They just want to get out, so we cancelled our last night and we're heading back over the Jardine, heading down to the ferry now. Unfortunately one of the other part of the convoy has broken their car, so they're trying to get towed out of there. So as awesome as the trip up has been, the last few days have been not as ideal, but anyway, these things happen when you come this remote and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, we're heading down to the Jardine, probably going back to the falls, I think, to set up camp and have a swim the Savo and whatnot. But
watch all the dust off.
Yeah, watch a bit of the dust off, watch a bit of the last few days away.
Conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to. I'd give you the world like I promised I would, even though you wouldn't do the same.
Well, we just went for the most ridiculously nice swim at Fruitbar Falls. Conditions in there were heaps better than last week. It cleared up, it wasn't so rough. We are set up literally at the edge of the PDR, right of the fruit bat overflow out the front, and we got nothing but red dirt that way. Nothing but red dirt that way. That's the entry into fruit bat, and we're just having fire, a few drinks, and just chilling. Kids are bundled up, watching a movie, and check this out. Kids are over there having a movie, fighting like kids do, and life is bloody good. We're just waiting for the rest of the crew to join us tomorrow because they had a few things on. But yes, feeling much more relaxed at the moment, so this kind of thing is right up our alley. So yeah, red dirt and nothing but, and a fire. And we are happy campers. So now we're going to have some dinner and just chill, have a few beers and relax for the night. So, as you probably know by now, one of our favourite things to do is jump off stuff. Especially the boys. Yeah, especially the boys, if it's safe. But, so we've come back down to Twin Falls and Elliot Falls, but this time we come down to Twin. The other day we've just done Elliot. And Hayley come for a little walk, and we've found the best jump rock in any of the falls here by far. So I'll give you a look over the edge. She's reasonably high, but the good thing about this one is it's really deep, so you don't have to worry about landing on rocks.
And not too much current.
Yeah, and there's not too much current, so not good boys aren't going to get washed away.
It is so much better than Elliot.
So
much better.
We're going to spend a little while doing this. And then just down from here, there's a big old rock you can just stand on and get yourself out of the water. So, this is where we're going to spend probably a little while, I'd say. And it's bloody beautiful down here. So, yeah, if you're coming up this way, come for a little bit of a walk down to the end of Elliot and find this spot.
Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip
grip my brakes. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive.
Well, what an epic day that turned out to be. That swim was bloody amazing. Yeah, so now we are back still at Fruitbat Falls. The rest of the crew's moved on. They've headed down to the Moreton Telegraph Station. Yeah, so we've got the whole place to ourselves tonight. Yesterday she was pretty busy here, but yeah, we've just got the whole joint to ourselves. Just about to cook up some dinner. We decided to, because we can get the sun, decided to get a little bit of schoolwork done while we're not with anybody else. So the young fellas are doing some schoolwork. Probably should have put a bit more sun cream on your face because you're a little bit burned, but anyway. Yeah, so get that done, and then we're going to just sit down and chill because it's bloody hot. Man, I can't get the lighting right. Hang on, let me back at him. Yeah, it's pretty hot still, so yeah, it should be a nice chilled afternoon, but yeah, that was a bloody beautiful day. Anyway, we'll probably see you in the morning. We're moving down to Moreton in the morning, so to another morning on the PDR. As you know, we're heading back out of the Cape. But yeah, just thought I'd give a little bit of rundown on how everything went on the way up. Road conditions have been pretty bloody amazing. As far as the car, everything has gone a-okay with the car. Nothing I can think of that's
So far.
been a problem.
We haven't made it all the way out yet.
Yeah, I haven't made it out yet, but on the way up. Yeah, so a couple of bash plate bolts have rattled a little bit loose, which I fixed them, so nothing major there, which is very, very good. The van has been performing amazingly, except for the bloody battery system, or the BM Pro system, which has been an ongoing thing since day dot. I'm sorting it out with BM Pro as we speak, but you know, it's been a bit of a pain in the butt, but other than that, the van has been amazing. One tiny little bit of dust from God knows where, but we've sorted it. But yeah, it's so bloody good to be able to just pull up and open up your home and it's dust free, clean, ready to use. So,
But if anyone says that you don't get red dust in your van, that's a lie. You do.
yeah.
Not from driving per se. I mean, we did, like Daniel said, I think something just rattled loose under the van, so we popped some more silicone on it and off we went. No more red dust. But the kids jumping in and out, us jumping in and out, like...
It gets on your clothes, it gets on everything,
It gets
you
on
drag
your
it in.
clothes, you touch something on the car or the van or whatever, and it gets on you. But the floor is red, but it's from us walking in and out all the time. Like,
yeah, just expect you're going to get dust everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. But it's not enough to deter us from coming back. But
no.
anyway, we are packing up bright and early because we're getting out of here. We're going down to the Moreton Telegraph Station today to catch up with the rest of the tribe, as I hinted on yesterday afternoon. And yeah, we're just getting brekkie sorted and we are out of here. We've got to get down to Bramwell, get some fuel. Oh, that's another thing. Fuel, we have had no trouble getting unleaded. The only place that didn't have it on the way up was the Jardine Ferry. Otherwise, everywhere's had it. A couple of places have run out of diesel. So one advantage, I guess, to not having the most popular fuel up here is we've been able to get it. And the prices haven't been ridiculous. Well, $2.70 is about the most we've paid, which is ridiculous. But for this day and age, not too bad. Anyway, that's enough for me, Abram. Let's get out of here. We'll get down to Bramwell, get some fuel, and then get on to the Moreton Telegraph Station. We pulled into Moreton Telegraph Station last night. We come in and we've hooked into power to try and sort this bloody battery issues out. We charge it right up, tested the batteries seem to be testing fine, so hopefully it's just a BM Pro thing where it's not reading properly, but we'll drive today and see how we go when we pull up. Hopefully we got some power still, otherwise we might have to just punch it out of here and get to Cairns or something to get it sorted. But anyway, yeah, so the plan today is we are all doing a pretty big drive. We're going to try and punch out like 300 odd, 400 odd Ks, which on the corrugations is going to be a bit of a long haul. So anyway, we're up bright and early, getting ready. Everyone's at brekkie, packing up, and then yeah, we're going to send it down to somewhere the other side of Cowan, I think. So it's not going to be the most enjoyable of days driving, but it's got to be done. Yeah, so the Moreton Telegraph Station was bloody beautiful. I think it was $60 a night, which was a little bit little bit exy, but we got power. We got showers. There's a barra hole down the back that we went fishing at. Didn't catch anything, so I didn't bother showing you just me flicking lures around for absolutely nothing again. Couple of beautiful walks. So yeah, if you're looking for somewhere pretty nice to stop up on your way up the top, it's about 40 k's from Bramble Station, Bramble Junction. Yeah, it's beautiful. They've got a shop and they do hot food and whatnot. So yeah, this one's definitely one I'd recommend you getting in. There's green grass and it's not that much dust around, so it's a bit of a nice break. So anyway, we're gonna pack up and get out of here. Oh my lordy. So that was a massive day driving. We left about 9 o'clock this morning. It is now 5 o'clock-ish. But we've come down to the old Laura Homestead, where when we can find where we're allowed to camp is where we're going to be camping. But yeah, this is the original homestead in Laura. Clearly it isn't used anymore, but it's all wired up and whatnot, but you're allowed to go in and check it out and have a look. So that's exactly what we're going to do before we set up camp and have a bit of a chill, because have a look at this. This is
The skull.
ew.
Looks like a pig.
Yummy.
Cool. Looks like a pig or a dingo.
The weather's delicious, and there is lots of little kangaroos, wallabies. I don't know what they are, but they're sort of everywhere. And then if the ram decides to pack it in, I might fix this one up for our new tow rig.
It's nice and rested.
Now we are going to go down and find, we've got a camp down by near the river. We just don't know where that is, so we're going to go and find that and set up camp, because we are cooked. Just like that, we have found our camp spot.
Yes.
What a cracker. Weather is sensational, the kids are on fire duty.
Can you get both of them mince out, please?
Hayley's got the roast ready to go. We're going to throw it on and cook him up quickly. Might be a little bit dark when he's done, but got the roast going in there. Going to get the air fryer out, throw some tatties on, and the flints are out. They're into it. The boys have got it going. And girls.
Don't blow it out. Okay, wait. Hand, I need to put some out.
Nice work, kids. Lucky form. And Jet's been splitting wood. Been a big day, but now it is time to sit and chill and have a beer.
Roast veggies.
Oh, Mum's even got the roast veggies going. Love your work, dear. Righto. We're going to sit down now and have a bit of a bevy. If it's
What a long drive that was today. It was massive. We left at about 8:30 this morning and got to camp here at Old Lara Camp at about 4:35. Dinner's on, camp set up. Let's go take a look around.
That's how we get out of here. For those of you flying at home. Straight across that way. That's how we've got to get out of here. That way takes you to Cooktown.
That is a very steep out.
Rightio, so we are packed up, ready to go. We're heading down Battlecamp Road. First little thing we got to do is get over a nice little creek crossing with a pretty steep out on the other side. So we're just getting everyone across and organised, and we'll get up there and get down Battlecamp Road into Cooktown. Well, this could be a little tricky.
but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as they spread with every word that I've said.
Made it. That wasn't too bad. A little bit of spin. The extra tonnage and length doesn't make those things the easiest, but anyway, we got up and now we've got about 100 k's into Cooktown down Battlecamp Road, which has said it's going to take, it could take 4 hours. So we don't know. It might be a bit rough, but then we've heard a few people say it's pretty good. So anyway, we'll see. Would like to show you a bit more of Battlecamp Road, but it's bloody dusty, and all you can see, we're last in the convoy, and all you can see is dust, like it just sits there and lingers. So not much point in filming much of that, but there's just come up to another cool little water crossing. We went through a little one before, and one of the guys seen a little croc sitting on the bank, but everybody missed it and took off as soon as we got there. But yeah, check this out. Whoa, there's a dirty big hole in the middle of that. Beautiful. Don't know what I hooked up on there, but anyway, we're over. We're out. A bit greasy on this side coming up too.
We've just come down the Battlecamp Road from Old Laura Station where we camped last night. It was a beautiful drive, absolutely beautiful, as you can see from the footage there. We are at Isabel Falls, where we have been here before and we've shown you a bit of it. The kids are just jumping in to wash off some red dirt, and Daniel's putting some air back in the tyres back over there, because most of the road in here, from here to Cooktown, is tar. So the water down there is a bit too cold for me to jump in, but the kids, as I said, are having a swim. We're going to have some lunch and then we'll head on into Cooktown.
Righto, so as fun as it was getting the big girl very, very dirty, one of the most satisfying things you can do when you go to the Cape is clean your car. It is putrid, but and having black car, as we said, is not the ideal colour for ripping around Australia. But
no.
Anyway, so we are now going to wash this big girl and get a semi clean. We've still got Bloomfield track to do in a few days, so we're not going to go overboard, but we're going to get some of this red stuff right off it. Done, sort of. It's going to need about 40 more of those before it gets actually clean, but
it is still pouring out red dirt from that water.
At least we can kind of touch it and hang on, just let me. That's better. Red dust gets everywhere. Yeah, so at least now we can touch it and not get totally covered in dust. But anyway, let's get back to the caravan park. We're going out for some Thai tonight. Eating out. Been a while.
Look at this tainted sticker. It is tainted red. Anyway, we'll get it clean